Hello everyone and welcome to this week's writing video. Today we're going to be talking about our next unit, which is writing from pictures. Now as you can see, I've already picked out a great picture. This is one of my favorites. And today I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to write from pictures by using these two guys as our example. So first off, let's review some questions that we need to know as we're taking a look at a picture. Now this applies to any picture that you do in any of the assignments that we do. So some of the things we need to think about is who is in the picture? What are they doing, thinking, and feeling? Why is this situation happening? When did it begin? What was happening before this picture? Where is this and what might be right outside of the picture? How is everything being done and said? And what will happen after this picture? Now, let's go ahead and start answering some of those questions. First off, who's in the picture? If I had to guess, I would say that these are two brothers. They just look like brothers to me. And let's see, what are they doing, thinking, and feeling? Well, obviously, this brother is throwing this styrofoam out of this box at this brother, and this brother does not look very happy about it. He's probably thinking, this is a blast! Look how exciting this is! I mean, look at the shape of his mouth. He's probably going, woo! Can you just hear it now? And this brother is probably thinking, my brother's absolutely insane. He is so immature. I wish that he'd quit doing stuff like this. So, that answers some of those questions. Why is this situation happening? Well, if I had to guess, it looks like it's the holidays. It looks like it's Christmas time. After all, he has a reindeer-looking hat on. They both have Christmassy sweaters. So it appears that this is a Christmas celebration. They're probably at their mom's house, celebrating with her. When did it begin? Well, I would say that this particular event probably began a few hours earlier, but if I had to guess, they do this every single year. After all, they're brothers. If this is their mom's house, that's just how it is. Now, what was happening before this picture? Because we don't have three separate pictures, we have to kind of use our imaginations for this. And so, if I had to guess, just by looking at this brother and thinking about the thing that he's doing, throwing that confetti all over the place, I would guess that what was happening before was that he had found all the cookies. All of his favorite cookies that Mom makes. And he ate way too many of them. Way too much chocolate-covered Oreos, too many silver tops, way too many chocolate chip cookies, and now he is completely crazed with sugar. And he's not handling it very well. That's what I would have to guess happened before the picture. Now, the next question is, where is this? Now, if you take a look beyond these two guys and at the background, you see we have these curtains, we have this kind of drab colored wall here. If I had to guess, like I said before, this is their mom's house. And if I had to guess, it looks kind of 70s, which is probably, you know, back from when Mom and Dad originally moved into this house and decorated it, and it's looked exactly the same every single year since. And so that tells you a little bit about the room that they're in and the kind of house that they grew up in. Let's see, things that might be right outside the picture. Well, if I had to guess, we have these two brothers, and if you look at them, it looks almost like inside of this picture, they're posing for a picture. I mean, if you think about it, they both are standing next to each other. He looks like he originally might have been smiling a bit more, if you take a look at the curve of his lips. And it looks like he may have found this box of confetti and decided that that would be a great addition to their picture for the year. So if I had to guess, their mom is right outside the picture, probably standing right about where I am in relationship to them with her camera. And she was just taking the normal yearly picture when all this happened. Let's see, how is this being done and said? Well, if I had to guess, This brother is extremely enthusiastic. He's absolutely thrilled that it's Christmas. He's had so much candy and cookies, and he just feels so happy. My goodness, okay. And this brother is probably thoroughly irritated with his little brother. After all, if you think about it, sometimes when your siblings get excessively excited, you know how they kind of get on your nerves? I'm thinking that's exactly the feeling that he's having right now. Now, our last question is, what will happen after this picture? Now, of course, we don't have another picture to tell that from, so we have to use our imaginations to figure that out. If I had to guess, I would say that after this picture, this brother's probably kind of upset about the whole situation, and he probably isn't going to put up with his brother continuing this behavior. He would probably leave the situation, try to get all the confetti out of his hair, which it looks like really thick hair, so I'm guessing it'll take a really long time. So that's what he's going to be doing after this picture, and this brother, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to go apologize. It depends on whether or not this brother tries to confront him over what all this confetti and nonsense or not. Now, there are two things I want you to remember about writing from pictures. The first is to answer these questions. Take a look at the small details, every single one of them that you see in your picture, and answer those questions using them. And the second thing is, don't be afraid of the answers that you come up with. As long as it makes sense, as long as it fits with the picture that you've got, there isn't really a right or wrong answer. After all, you could come up with a different scenario for this picture, but this is the scenario that I chose and that I made up. And as long as your scenario makes sense, honestly makes sense, then you can let your imagination roam free a bit. So, good luck writing from pictures this week, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to email me or contact me through the forum. I will see you all soon, and have a wonderful week writing from pictures.